Hello everyone and welcome back to my The 100 Line Last Defense Academy Let's Play. The last time we, we just had the cutscene after the big battle, right? We already finished the battle the part before that, but you know, we have all the cutscene and Shoma being like, yeah, now that I can tell you to do anything I want, it's be our friends. And then we were friends, and then we were doing the whole circle thing where everyone placed their hand in the middle and stuff, and the twins were like, nah, that's cringy, we leave. So obviously they are gonna be the next arc, right? Like, they're gonna be the next focus characters and stuff. And then I was stupid and did a mock battle, or a training battle I should say, and went way over part time. Whoops. Anyway, looks like another day's over. There's nothing to do here at night. I'll just go to bed and rest up for tomorrow. Lame. And so our 45th day at Last Defense Academy ended without an incident. Day 46. Bing bong.
Get ready for your prepared. Be ready to give your
Give your lives. Right after the morning announcement ended, another sound echoed through my room. The doorbell.
Huh?
Who could need to talk to me this early? Either Eito or Nozomi. Or Kako, maybe. Not really expecting anything. I opened the door. I got a shock when I saw who was there, though. Okay. It was Nozomi. Good morning. Do you have a minute? Morning. Sure. Come on in. I did my best to act like I would if I were welcoming any other friend into my room, but it wasn't convincing. I was still nervous around her, even more so now that we were alone. Now that we've cleared everything up between our two groups, I can tell you about this with a clear conscience. It's time you knew about World Death. Thank you! According to the information Nigo shared with us, World Death was the catalyst for this entire war. Finally got some information. This is the thing that started it all? More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. World Death has decimated the human population and forced the survivors to take shelter underground. You already told me? That's great. It's been on my mind for a while now. You're going to tell everyone. We're going to tell everyone together. When you're ready, come meet us in the war room. The war room? Okay, I'll be right there. I swear to God, if there's anything coming in between us right now. And one more thing. You said you knew someone who looks just like me. Could you tell me a little about her sometime? If it's okay with you, I mean. Flashing me a gentle smile, Nozomi left the room. I never thought she'd be the one to make the first move. I'm glad she did, though. I was way too nervous to bring it up. Someone who looks just like her. I don't know if that's the way I'd put it, but... No, first things first. I should head over to the war room and hear what they have to say. Hell yeah. Information time. Oh, Kako. You've been suspiciously, like, I don't know, getting focused on, being like, maybe breaking free from your brother's terror. Hi, Kako. What are you doing here on your own? I was thinking, is it okay for me to carry on like this? Even Shoma found the courage to change for the better. I wish I could be more like the rest of you, fighting to protect the people I love. Are you sure you're alright? Takumi, please. Kako walked away, heading for the war room with a profoundly thoughtful expression on her face. Anyone else wandering around? Oh yeah. Tsubasa. Hey Takumi, everyone's meeting up in the war room, you know? I came here by mistake too. Force of habit. I guess we're moving into the war room because we're talking about something really important? Maybe? Yeah. War room. Here we go. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Indeed, all the dull-eyed simpletons of no refinement, no social standing, and no future, all gathered together in one place. The future's unwritten book. I could still make something of myself. Anyway, let me cut right to the chase. We called you all here to talk about World Death. You said before that it was what caused this war between us and the Invaders. What is it exactly? We'll tell you everything that Nigo told us. It's a long story, but bear with us, okay? That's your cue, Kyoshka.
Huh?
What, me? But I haven't prepared anything. You're in charge of the explanations. It's what you're good at. Explanations and exhibitionism. You're double threat. I am not taking my clothes off. Don't worry, I'll take the lead here. Before I start, there's some terminology we need to get straight. Back in the Tokyo residential complex, did you ever hear about something called Planet Earth? Planet Earth? I've heard of it, sure. I can't say I know very much about it, though. Same here. From what I read in library books back home, it's where humanity used to live, right? They mention it in old manga sometimes, too. It's supposed to be really huge, like hundreds of times bigger than the complex. I think that's about all any of us know. They kind of skimmed over the subject in school. Humanity once lived all over planet Earth. The population was in the billions. And they didn't live under a giant ceiling either. They had an open sky, just like the one here. Billions? That many? But then, a phenomenon that came to be known as world death changed everything. Earth was no longer able to support life like it once had, and the population began to decline rapidly. To combat this, giant underground shelters were constructed to house the survivors before humanity died out completely. Underground shelters? You mean... Yes, that's what the place where we grew up really is. The Tokyo residential complex is a colossal shelter hidden deep beneath the Earth's surface. A shelter? The whole thing? All this happened a long time ago, so even Nico wasn't sure how accurate this information is anymore. But so far as we know, our community in the Tokyo residential complex is the last of humanity, and has been for hundreds of years now. Wow, we're really getting a history lesson today, huh? I never even knew there was a time before the TLC. The world death is what forced everyone down there. Just what kind of phenomenon is it? Essentially, the planet began killing itself. It did what? According to Nico, the Earth has a life of its own, and while it's not quite like ours, it has its own will too. When the planet decided to end its life, numerous natural disasters started occurring all around the world. That was world death. The planet tried to kill itself. It can do that? But what drove the Earth to do that to itself? Remember how we said the human population was in the billions? Well, they all needed somewhere to live. They developed and cultivated the world around them as they saw fit, not really giving a crap about the long-term consequences. Oof, man. Pretty soon they were draining the planet's resources faster than it could replenish them. Not to mention the many wars humanity fought against each other. Some of them were so bad they left the Earth permanently scarred. It couldn't put up with that kind of abuse forever. Something had to give. I'm not surprised. Leeching off someone else without ever giving anything back and abusing them on top of that sounds like my scumbag brother. Okay. They didn't realize the planet had a mind of its own, but they should have known better. Humanity continued to propagate, willfully ignorant of the damage they were doing. Of course, the Earth wasn't completely powerless. It showed its resistance with earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, volcanic eruptions, stuff like that. But no one recognized those disasters for what they were. They ignored the warning signs and just kept on keeping on. Alright, just like how he ignored all the eviction notices and restraining orders and doubled down on the violence. You're making it really hard for us to ignore you. Finally, Earth reached its breaking point and shut himself up in his room to wallow in self-loathing and play gory enemy games all day. Can you tell us a twisted family history later? Just shut up for a minute. As I was saying, Earth turned to its last resort, to kill itself and take mankind on with it. You've got to admit, World Death is a pretty fitting name. So, the planet dying and the planet choosing to kill itself was humanity's fault? Not a pleasant thought, is it? The Earth must have really hated us by then. It's hard to imagine the kind of overwhelming despair that would make someone do that. Once world death began, there was no stopping it. The environment became barren, hostile. Millions, no, billions of lives were lost. The only reason humanity didn't go extinct is because of a handful of communities were able to escape into the shelters. Like the Tokyo residential complex. Have you ever wondered where the name comes from? Most of the people in the complex are descendants from residents of Tokyo, a metropolis that stood on the surface hundreds of years ago. Of course, it's been so long that no one remembers what kind of place it was, or why it was called that. Whole generations have lived their lives without any awareness of the world outside the complex. You, us included, naturally. By the time we were born, humanity had already been living underground for centuries. Until we were brought here, the complex, the shelter, was our entire world. We ain't in the complex anymore, so you're saying this is what the surface looks like now?
Yes. This is what Earth became after it was ravaged by world death. This is the land where our ancestors lived. You can see now why they had to go underground.
For real? If it's that bad, should we even be here? Shouldn't we get back to the complex then? The complex isn't necessarily any safer. Not anymore. What do you mean? The TRC's days are numbered. The whole place is gonna collapse soon. What? Why? How? Well, death is still going on. It won't end until all life on Earth is extinguished. It's only a matter of time until our little pocket of humanity runs out of resources and finally gives up the ghost. No way! There's just one thing that can save humanity from the effects of world death and give everyone a brighter future. And that's whatever's in the defense room of this academy. Or so Nigo said. It can save us from world death? But what is it? What is the school here to protect? Perchance it's a set of mystical artifacts that grant a single wish when brought together. Or maybe it's just one, and we'll have to set out on a journey across the universe to collect the others. A grand tour, if you will. What, you think you can just ask the Eternal Dragon to bring everyone back? Get with the program, Grandma. It's all about permadeath these days. Exactly. Once you're gone, you're gone. I mean, not in this game. Nay, morbid stories where everyone dies are even more out of date. And in trying times, people need something more uplifting. Can you two have this discussion somewhere else? Unfortunately, Nico didn't have clearance to actually tell us what's in the defense room. Said it had to remain secret, so the enemy couldn't get wind of it. But there was one thing he was very clear on. Whatever this thing is, it's humanity's last hope. That sounds ominous. And we're fairly certain that something is going to happen on our 100th day here. Something's going to activate, or awaken, or something. At any rate, that's what will deliver humanity from world death. We'll be able to live and thrive on the surface again. All we have to do is make it to day 100. Nozomi said it's our last hope, but last chance might be more appropriate. If we mess this up, mankind is done for. Our last chance. And the invaders are trying to stop this world-saving event from happening? Yeah, the invaders are another thing we didn't get many details on. But judging by what we have been told, we've come to a conclusion of our own. The invaders are world death itself. Like something summoned by a curse? The Earth must have given birth to them to further advance world death and the eradication of all life on the planet. You've seen the way they fight. It's not such a stretch, is it? And it would explain why they're so fixated on destroying the school. So they're not actually an invading force as much as manifestations of the planet's will. Then the Earth itself is the final boss here? How are we supposed to deal with that? Things have gotten really heavy, huh? Oh, sorry, I just started getting nervous again. Now do you see why it's so important that we protect whatever's in the defense room from the invaders? We haven't been exaggerating. Humanity's future really does depend on us. The hopes and dreams of all mankind rest on our shoulders. We can't let them down. If we lose here, it's all over. So that's how it is. There you have it, a comprehensive summary of the situation. This is why we must strive for nothing less than total victory. Why are you looking so pleased with yourself? You didn't contribute to that comprehensive summary at all, you glory-hogging chowderhead. Forgive me, that was never my intent. If you want forgiveness, strip down and bear your contrition for all to see. But leave those ridiculous sneakers on. You'll look even more exposed that way.
Oh.
Why, this is sudden fixation to me getting naked, Lady Kurata. If everything you've told us is true, then yes, we do understand now. We finally know what this war is all about and how important it is. Better late than never, I guess. It explains the difference in the two groups' attitudes as well. It's no wonder Nozomi and the others have such a strong sense of duty. Us, on the other hand, Sirei was killed before we could hear about any of this. We've just been fighting for our own reasons in our own disorganized way. Damn, I wish we'd done this sooner. I'm more fired up than ever now. Fighting to save people, that's one thing. But saving all of humanity, that's on a whole other level. If we pull this off, we'll be heroes. We'll probably get a reward and everything. I mean, if we save all of mankind from destruction, no one's gonna begrudge us a couple million yen here or there, right? I knew whatever was going on here was serious, but I never thought it'd be this bad. I might have been better off not knowing. I still think the people in charge are crazy for sending an unremarkable nematode like me, but since I'm here, I guess I should give it my all too. Don't worry. So long as we work together, we can overcome anything, even world death. Everyone's sounding a lot more motivated now. We're still missing a lot of details, but it's enough for us to start presenting a more united front. This doesn't feel like some random war we were forced into anymore. It's so much more than that. She's not doing okay. Okay, some of us are taking it better than others. It is a lot to take in after all. Sorry to have to be the fly in your ointment, but I still have some reservations. No more than ever. I have to wonder, if this mission is so important, why entrust it to a bunch of random teenagers? I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Nico didn't seem to know anything about the selection process. Maybe there's a clue in the dreams Show must have been having. The ones about us being experimented on in that place. Kamakura Hospital, was it? Interesting idea. Too bad it's not really enough to go on. I'm sorry, my peanut kernel of a brain can only handle so much. What do you think, Ima, Kako? Does this all make you want to fight like the rest of us? Us fight? Yeah, humanity's future's on the line, you know? Mr. Yakushiji, I think you need to get your hearing checked. I've already made my position quite clear. I don't care about humanity. I don't care what happens to the complex or to the planet for that matter. We've no real reason to get involved, so we'll just leave the fighting to you. Isn't that right, Sister Dearest? But if it's to defend all of mankind, then... See, my dear sister agrees. Let the girl talk for herself, man. If that's all, we'll be leaving now. I haven't had breakfast yet and I'm positively famished. Good luck with the whole saving the world thing, everyone. Bye. Nonchalant as ever, Ima turned and left, dragging Kako along with him. Okay, something's seriously wrong with the Wonder Twins over there. How can they remain so detached from everything? They're like two self-possessed peas in a pod. Still cute, though. Do young people today have no notion of social responsibility? But fear not, the holy Jumanji sword and I will beat some sense into them. Leave them, Kyoshka. Trying to force them will only push them away further. That's just the way they are. There's not a lot we can do about it. You okay, Edo? I'll be fine. This long discussion is starting to take its toll on me, that's all. We have been talking for a while now. Maybe we should end the meeting here and give everyone some time to process this information. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. She'll probably short-circuit if she has to listen to anymore. Indeed. Everyone else seemed to agree with the sentiment, so we decided to go back to our rooms for the time being. What a way to start the day. I have a feeling this will do wonders for our morale, though. Protecting the school means putting a stop to world death. It means bringing hope back to a dying world. We may not know why we were chosen for this mission, but that doesn't change what we need to do. I'll keep fighting, for the good of humanity, for everyone back at the complex, and for Karuha. Now that that's settled, what should I do for the rest of the day? I don't really feel like sitting around doing nothing right now. Read time! So can I hang out with Shoma? I mean, yeah. Kyoshka and 8. I mean, I did say I wanted to go on an exploration, didn't I? I mean, we have 10 minutes, but you know, maybe can I save? I don't think I can save. So wait, blah blah blah. Outskirts, all items, beach area. Oh, it doesn't tell me where the beach area is. Forest area, plain. Because I was about to go to the other area where we couldn't go yet. Or where we didn't go yet. But if it's... Wait, what did it say in the beach area? My brain. Beach area, machine materials. Machine. Oh, I can take these guys. Plants and textiles, BPO minerals. Machines. I do want machines, so probably you, right? Yes. And textiles, minerals, and machines. Hey, she also has machines. Let's go. I just kind of want to take her with me wherever I can, you know, because she's crazy. Although I guess in this case, the battles aren't that big, so probably would have been enough to just to not take her with me, but whatever. Okay, I could go to the forest now. But I want to go. Wasn't it up here? No, that's 5. There we go, 2. Okay, up here. Is that? No, that's not south. That's. I'm so confused. East, west. Why can I not go to this one? Or is this south? No, south is over here. Why is there no school front north? Or did I never go there? Maybe that's it. So I guess we're just gonna go all the way over there. You find a pitch-black room while exploring the ruins. It's so dark it's hard to see. Pull the curtains open. You open the curtains and light poured in from outside. It brightened the room, allowing you to find a treasure chest within. Red crystal fragment. Let's go.
I'll take that.
Oh no, I was about to say, let's get some distance in and yep. Immediately a battle, of course. Of course. Okay, wait, do I even...
Yes, leave it to me.
Do I even need... I was about to say, do I even need an attack boost? I probably don't. I'm just gonna go on a murder spree.
Got it. Nice. Let's go.
Ah, that's only 3 though. Okay, maybe I do need... Let's do that. Wait, did that... I don't think that got him. That's a rip.
All right.
All right.
Good whenever.
Man.
I'm prepped and ready.
Paralyzed bullet. That's only 2.
We better get moving.
Ready when you are.
I mean, the good thing is she doesn't get tired, so...
I'm taking the wheel.
I really wish... Oh, never mind. I was about to say, I really wish I could have done this without taking any damage, but...
I'm good whenever.
I'm not gonna take any damage because I'm just too crazy. Too crazy. Scrap ports. Yeah. Am I... Okay, I was about to say, am I even going the right way? But yes, I am. Okay, I think I actually just never went to this checkpoint. You find the toys through some ruins. There's still some products on the shelves. You might be able to dismantle them for parts. The miniature robot. You just assembled the miniature robot and removed its motor. It should make for a good crafting material. Hell yeah.
I'll take this with me.
Whee! Why do we have only so small cards? Okay, let's look at this. Okay, this is 3. I feel like I should try to at least reach one more checkpoint, like except for this one. Except there are no checkpoints. Hello? Checkpoints? There are no checkpoints. That's so sad. Except for this one. I guess I'm just gonna go where the way it takes me, I guess. A runaway dump truck suddenly hurls towards you. What the heck? Jump out the way. You jumped out of the side, but it was too late. You were sent flying. 10 HP damage, damn.
Here, I found this.
Large tire, though. No, not take the impact head on. What? Suddenly you veered away at the last second and crashed into a building. Saved by sheer luck.
We did it.
Another large tire. You hear singing in the distance. It sounds beautiful. It's almost spellbinding. Play the school song over it. I don't have enough mobility. Follow the singing? When you search for the source of the singing, you find a speaker. The song seems to be coming from there.
I'll take this with me.
I'll take this. You find an altar with an odd statue. Offerings have been placed before it. Offer a prayer? You offer a prayer to the altar, but nothing happened. Reroll targets. Hey, no battle, I'll take that. The question is, do you want to go up? I mean, there's a treasure chest. Maybe I go for that. I can't go that way. Can't go that way. There's also a treasure chest, but that's way too far away. I think I'm just gonna go. Why does this also look like the school? Am I in the second to last defense academy area? So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go up. I was about to say, hopefully I didn't make a mistake. You find a tiger sleeping soundly. Strike now and you can defeat it. Probably. Probably. You snuck up next to the tiger, but it heard your footsteps. Damn. Man, I just take the damage not from the fights, but like from the overworld. You activated the time bomb. Do something or it'll explode. Tsubasa. The mechanically inclined Tsubasa expertly defused the bomb. You decide to keep the defused bomb for crafting material. Hell yeah.
I'll take this with me.
Please don't ever decide to blow us up, Tsubasa. That would be very nice. You arrive in a pretty flower field. You decide to pick a nice flower before leaving. Lavender. The smell of lavender made you drowsy, and you fell into a deep sleep. When you woke up, the landscape around you had changed. Creepy. You find the remains of a giant robot. It might have some rare materials inside it. Check the power reactor. You expected the reactor and the self-destruct sequence started. The giant robot exploded. Tsubasa? Well, so much for that. We got to the new area. Oh no, it's all gone. The good stuff is gone. That's so sad. But hey, look, at least I got a lot of machine stuff, okay? Man. That's so mean. It do be like
you
that.
never know when the invader. Well then.
I don't think I saved before that. Man, I should probably do that if I do another expedition, because this was that's lame. But whatever. The day's already over, and just like the announcement says, we've got no idea when the next attack might be. But you know what? That's where we're gonna call it a day. Wait, no, not save. I was about to say, did auto? No, auto did not save me, because this is. Yeah, this is afterwards. So sad. Also, by the way, we are at the point where I used all the save slots so far. I just wanted to keep the first one because, yes. But nope, that's from before the episode. So sad, but it do be like that. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.